Okay. We're recording.
No, I ain't got that. Never mind.
I ain't got much of a bicep either, man. It's more
Shit.
of that.
Hey, that's all that matters, though.
Dude,
Hey,
my
that's what Todd Hutchins says. Todd says, I see all you guys doing these fancy bicep lifts and stuff. He's like, but that don't mean shit.
Dude, my bicep is the same size as my forearm.
That's crazy.
It's like within a half an inch. You know what I'm saying?
And your bicep's not small. Let's be honest. Like it's not. It's not the biggest bicep in the world, but if compared to your forearm, that's ridiculous. If your forearm is as big as your bicep,
yeah, it's nuts.
What the fuck? Now, come talk to me when you say your forearm's as big as your calf. Bro,
that ain't gonna happen, dude.
Get your calf on your fucking forearm, you're beating Levon.
Dude, my calves are like 21 and a half.
This guy's got calves bigger than most people's car rims.
Dude, and I looked up like Arnold Schwarzenegger's like biggest calves are like 20 and some change.
Oh, you got Swartzy beat. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm telling you, if they did like a calf only show.
Hey man, I got a chance.
Bro, you'd make a living traveling the world.
But here's the thing, imagine if I worked them out.
That's even crazier.
Like, dude, I don't even do nothing to them except walk and do my job. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's freaking nuts. But all right, guys, welcome back. Sorry for the little long intro there, but
I know it's weird. We don't have anybody like to tell to watch what they say and this and that, so it kind of threw us off.
Donnie, don't say anything you'll regret, man.
That's my cue to say some fucked up shit.
So yeah, we're just coming on here talking BSing a little bit. The number one reason, I guess we're a little late, we both had some family obligations and stuff like that that we had to take care of. Well, you guys know how that is. And but Neil Pickup, like, I'm so sick of these people dragging Neil through the freaking mud.
Bro.
Like, it pisses me off, man. And I try to defend him when I see certain things out there, and my thing is I heard on his shows that it wasn't going to be live. Arm Wars has never been live as like I could go on YouTube and I know the results of all the old Arm Wars. Mm-hmm. I could go on there and watch them like they're brand new because I don't give a shit. It's great. You know what I mean?
No. And here's the thing. The people are talking about, like, we're talking grown men here saying shit like, I feel deceived. I'm confused. I feel like robbed and cheated. I'm like, bro.
Dude, he's getting death threats.
I know. Neil. I was watching that when he was like, he didn't say the guy's name, but I was like, bro, at this point, man, shit like that's too far, dude. Over how much was it? Like the membership was like $6.99.
Yeah, $7. Yeah.
Jesus, man. First of all, you should have already been a member of Neil's channel.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you're not ever losing any money when you're paying for something Neil Pickup is involved in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, okay, let's just say he was saying it was live. Mm-hmm. And then for whatever reason, they couldn't do it live. This and that happened. Even like you said, Neil Pickup could come in my house, take a shit in the middle of the floor. I'm going to wipe it up and I'm going to apologize to him because there wasn't a toilet right there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's okay. Now, what'd you have, tacos last night? Shitty ass Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, like Neil's on the Mount Rushmore of arm wrestling, and
100%.
And he's not only like a good commentator and like one of the best promoters and event throwers out there, but he's also a multiple world champion.
Yeah, people forget he used to like smack motherfuckers around.
Yeah. I mean, he's got wins on like Michael Todd and
Michael Todd.
what's the other? Was it Yoshi? I think Yoshi. Remember Yoshi
Oh, yeah,
Kanai? Anyway,
I do believe so.
anyway, it doesn't matter if I can't remember the names of all
Yeah.
the people he beat, and for him to be he was world champion when WAF was 100% legit, when there was no
Mhm.
IFA, when there was no other leagues, and it was just like, you know,
Them.
100% WAF is it.
And
And
what pisses me off is that it's like, yeah, these people are fucking complaining about $6.99 and it not being live. I'm like, nothing's ever been live. And if Neil were to come out and put out something live and the quality not be up to like Armwrestling standards and stuff like that, and Neil pick up standards, people would complain about that. You know, if Neil were to fucking even have the event and like an hour or two later do something like that, like edit it and do it like that, people would still complain about it like that because it's not live. Even though
right.
Neil and what I was impressed because for them to fucking keep this shit under wraps that long says a lot, dude. I'm like, who is Neil like got in his like little circle that's able to keep their mouth closed like that? Because going back and watching the video, I heard a good bit of people there, you know? And that's a lot of mouths to fucking get out there and start running their mouths to. So for them to keep that under wraps says a lot. It can do a lot for the sport, man. Do you know how many times, like this can make it to where like we can have arm wrestling matches every weekend.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
they're not gonna be live, but fuck, we're gonna have arm wrestling. Like, quite frankly, I'm sick of like football seasons and basketball seasons. They have fucking something every week. Basketball has something every night almost. It seems like.
Well, baseball season they play 162 games, and that they're playing that usually they're playing minimum 5 nights a week, or 5 days, 5 nights a week. And sometimes they play every day that week. Sometimes they play 5 or 6 days. And it's just like, why can't we?
Like, arm wrestling is like, we do it year round. It doesn't matter if it's hot, cold, raining, sleet, lightning, thunder. It doesn't matter. We do, and we need to have more events. And this year, like I see a huge difference. Like, since I've started pulling, I've seen a huge difference in the amount of events that have been happening every year. And this year, dude, I can already, like, there's so many events happening in South Carolina, like, it's crazy. I forgot that guy. Who is it? What's his name? Hancock.
Sean Hancock.
Yeah, he's throwing a shitload of events, man. Like,
well,
that's
I
awesome.
think that's like part of Igor's thing, PAL.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think he's doing all the United States stuff for PAL, which Igor Mazurenko was the originator, like the top 8, and I think the originator of all the vendettas.
Yeah,
when they had like the Vegas vendetta and all them other vendettas, but
they wore those fucking chef hats.
and you know, he was it until COVID, and might as well talk about all the promoters, I guess, man. But
bro, I think Igor's I think he's just like up in the mountains somewhere, just retired. He said, "Fuck it." Like, Ken and Neil and them got this shit now.
Well, I think he'll make PAL make a comeback. So imagine PAL makes a comeback and starts doing the vendettas and the top 8 and stuff like that again.
Bro, that'd be badass.
That'll be sick if they could do them and Engen and Neil and whoever else. And King of the Table, the Monster Factory. So there's 5 right there. If they could each host an event every 5 months, we have at least something once a month.
That's badass.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
the community's not going without anything. They're doing their basically normal thing, but they're just in sync with one another. Like, dude.
Well, more locally, I don't know if you watched the FAL event, the Florida.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that was great.
Dude, they crushed it, man, didn't they?
Yeah,
Shout out to Brandon and Chance and all those guys down there,
yeah,
man.
for
Y'all
sure,
are
man.
doing
I mean,
that shit.
just imagine if every state
Did something like that.
did something like that. Like we should be doing something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me, you, Dez, Ike,
Dude, I'm
Chad,
down. I would love
Chad
to.
and
I know
Adam and all them.
we've been talking about that for a long time.
Yeah, like imagine like Chad Stovers, if we could get him involved and like, you know, because he's so smart and
Bro.
and has been around for so long, his input, man, would just be.
He would know exactly what to do.
He's a great guy too, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
that guy, man.
So, fucking the thing. Back to the Neil thing, man. Like, what pisses me off is, God forbid Neil tries to make money or something like that. Like the guy, I don't see how Neil's making any money on this shit, you know, between paying the athletes and charging so low.
I don't think they are. I think they're breaking even. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
so how can you
look, I don't care if Neil or Engen or any of them, I don't care if they walk away with $100 million for doing the event. That's good for them. Bro, I think it's bullshit that they're breaking even or they're losing money. So we need to come up. We need to come up with maybe better ways to help them out or something too, man. Because you know we're all a part of it. We're all the arm wrestling community.
Yeah, but no. Instead, people are fucking sending Neil death threats and telling him he is a piece of shit because he conned them. Like they're calling him a con artist and stuff. I'm like, we stole from Neil.
It's that AWU Reloaded on Facebook is the worst. That Grant Diet guy, he's the biggest troll there is.
Oh yeah.
I've offered him money. I said, I don't even remember the amount of money. It was like $2,000, 2,500. I said, I'll pay for your plane ticket and give you 2,500 or $2,000 just to show up and pull, not even win.
Yeah.
His excuse was, "Who are you? You ain't nobody." Yeah, I know. I'm not John Brzenk or nobody, but come on, man. It's a free trip plus $2,000.
Yeah.
I'd show up.
I would take that any day.
I made
a comment online. I just said like anytime, any weight, and anytime, anywhere, any place, any weight. And I mean, I never said I would win at any weight. And honestly, like to be honest with you, I wouldn't take a super heavyweight match. That's stupid. I mean, I would any elite guy. I would do it just.
You ain't getting past the 98s, man.
No, bro, exactly. But tell me, hey, you know damn well I wouldn't turn down a match between anybody. It's the experience, and like for somebody to get paid and to travel and do it. Let's go, bro. You want to whoop up on me a little bit? Let's do it.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I've seen some posts about people asking what a fair amount of money is to enter a tournament, and my argument is, you know, I don't really give a crap how much they charge. You know, I'm gonna pay it to pull if I want to pull that event anyway.
Yeah.
And then imagine if you pay $50 an arm, that's fine. And imagine, you know, you get somebody like Paul in there or somebody else, you know, like if you get like Roman in your class, you know what I'm saying? Like the $50, I'll pay $50 to pull Paul in.
But
you know what I mean?
You know what I was thinking too here?
It's cheaper than a $500 or $1,000 super match.
Right? Just to get spanked up on?
Yeah. I'll pay 50 though.
Yeah, dude, I'm so glad, like, because I've had 2 super matches now where I've went in and I've gotten spanked on early in my career, and I'm like, I'm so glad that wasn't for money.
I am 0-1.
You're 0-1 in a super match?
Yeah, I haven't pulled a lot of super matches, man.
Who's your 0-1? Paul?
Paul.
That doesn't count.
It counts to me, man.
You gotta put that in the fucking, like, I went for the fucking stars like thing, and you fucking did good actually.
Yeah, he was just ridiculous. Like his strength alone, but his setup is so awkward.
Yeah,
and he makes you feel like By the time they say go, by the time you say go, you're so confused and you're just like, eh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you've seen those videos with him and Devin. They fucking like Devin even has a hard time with him setting up with him. Paul doesn't like Paul's old school. He's gonna get you to go as old school as possible.
Yeah.
If the closer he can get you to his old school style of pulling, which is fucking like fair, like flat, like just brute strength, you know.
Yeah.
You can't do, and arm wrestling nowadays is more than that. And Paul's just strong as a fucking ox, dude.
Oh yeah.
Around that. Yeah.
Well, he's all around. He's all around strong too. He's an
ox, bro.
Like he can hook, he can top roll, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
He's a beast.
You know what I mean? I'm hoping to get there one day instead of just hooking. I got a decent little post, but
bro, you're a legend, man.
Shut up. You're stupid.
God. You're a legend to me, bro.
Hey, I hope to be, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna keep working for. I'm not gonna, I'm not giving up anytime soon.
Hey, after 2023, Belanger is gonna be a household name. Like people are gonna know that shit.
Yeah. Hey man.
Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be early in the year when we make a statement, and then we got fucking 9 months to go.
Well, and depending on how things go, I have another event I got my eyes on, but I don't, I'm not making no commitments or nothing.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Oh, me and Brittany were talking. I'm fully committed to go wherever. I'm already going with you in March. Wherever you're traveling to this year.
Well, check this. How can we not go to an East versus West qualifier?
No, I know, right? Dude, that's the one I was talking about. Me and Brittany were talking about that. Why would you not?
It's up north somewhere.
I think it's in PA. No, it might be in Ohio.
It's somewhere up north. We missed the one in Florida.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna I'm not pulling anything until me and Robbie are done. But he's pulling in Alabama, I heard. Saturday.
Yeah. This weekend.
Yeah, right? It takes me longer to heal than that, man.
Well, I mean, he's been pulling a lot longer too. I mean, and also like Robbie said, you're hungry, bro. This is what you're going to do.
Well, if nobody ties him up,
yeah,
he ain't gonna, he won't be too sore anyway. But if he gets tied up in a
he ain't battle, gonna be too sore at all anyway, bro. That's a month away. I'm pretty sure Robbie's using this as like a final hard workout. He'll go back, do some blood flow, do some like last minute prep stuff. I'm assuming, and then call it a day.
Yeah. I've had a rough week, man. After pulling, I went and pulled with Chad and Adam Sunday.
Yeah.
And on top of it, it's always after the hardest practices. It's always the worst shit that I got to do for my job.
No, and you don't even expect it.
No. So we did concrete this week. So we were digging out like 6 inches deep from clay and all that. So every jolt, it was just like, man, my brachialis was on fire, my shoulders, and I felt like Monday I felt ran down, Tuesday I felt ran down, Wednesday I felt ran down.
Yeah.
Today I finally feel a little better, but I had an early day, and it wasn't. I guess it would be hard work for some that I did today, but it wasn't as hard as what we've been doing.
I was about to say, because we were in the chat last night or the other day, and like a day or two before that, you were like, I think I need to I think I'm overtrained. And I'm like, and then I see you talking about fucking working out and shit and doing all this. And I'm like, bro.
I kind of dialed back a little bit. I started my deload this week, and and I have missed 2 days this week just because it was just super sore and I was just wore out. You know, if you're sore like that and you work all day hard, like by the end of the day, you're just wore out, man.
It takes everything. I mean, you're using every bit of glycogen that your body has in you to produce energy.
And I don't have much because
I mean,
I'm doing no carb right now too. So
oh yeah, so you're fucked.
Well, I'm doing less than 20 grams a day. So
that's not enough to give you what you need to.
Right. So I'm trying to be in the fat burning mode. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. You to get that energy back, you definitely need to be like carving up and getting
but
electrolytes in you. You're taking in like a lot of electrolyte? Are you still taking in a lot of water at this point, or are you not?
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm balls to the wall with like walking around with a gallon jug and drinking as much as I can. But my body's weird. So that practice, and I started cleaning my diet up before the practice, last week. So it's like between the practice and all the carbs are gone. It was just like I was like this. I'm like, I need to eat.
When I get like that, see, it's so weird because when I get like that, my body, I feel like I got a tire around me, and I'm just like, and your mind's telling you, oh, you're full, don't eat. But honestly, that's like you needing carbs and stuff. That's your body. That's your body like fucking taking in everything it can.
I've had really good success on the keto diet.
Oh yeah.
Where it's super low carb. And
Brittany lost 80 pounds on that shit. Like that, like 8 years ago.
Yeah. So I do when I clean up, I do the keto. So like I said, between the practice and the no carbs and doing the keto, there's always like a few days, maybe a week, 10 days that you just feel like shit. They call it the keto flu. They call it the keto flu. And once I get past there, then my fat is going to be the energy source. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'll start burning more fat, and that'll be my energy, and I will feel better as long as I eat enough fat in the diet.
Yeah.
I gotta have
like a lot. It's crazy. A lot of people that I know that come to me like for advice and stuff. The number one thing that people come to me for, they're like, how do you recover so fast? And I'm like, water. Like is the number one thing after a hard workout or like soreness or something like that. And I'll like, I know that like some people that come to me and ask for advice, like I know them personally, and I know they don't fucking drink hardly any water. Like we're talking red, like energy drinks, coffee, tea and stuff, like just caffeine and stuff. No water intake at all. And they stay sore like double, triple the time like a normal person would. And I'm like, it's because your body is not getting like water. Like it needs water. It needs electrolytes. It needs to.
I'll drink. I'll drink. What is that? 32 ounces of unsweet tea throughout the day. It's two normal bottles. You know what I'm saying? Unsweet tea, that pure leaf stuff.
I gotta have tea. Like I don't like it. Doesn't not necessarily like a brown tea, but I do drink. I drink green teas, but I can't do unsweet tea. That's the one thing I can't do.
It's not good, but
I mean, I just used to drink it. I mean, I think it was because I grew up and used to go to my grandparents' house, and that's all they drank.
Yeah,
bro, it was either that or water. And as a kid, mental, like it's just mental. So you'll take the tea, and it was just torture.
Right. So I'll do that, and I try to a gallon and a half of water a day. It's easier. It's easier once I get off because I'm always. Next thing you know, I'm working and like 2 hours have gone by and I haven't had a sip of nothing. So I'm like chugging, and your body can only absorb so much at a time.
Oh yeah.
But it's easier once I get home. And sometimes like middle of summer, I can drink 2 gallons of water and not piss all day.
What?
Because you're just sweating it all out.
That's a lot of sweat. That's as it's coming in, it's coming out.
Dude, we could be laying sod, and I'm watering the sod as I'm laying it, because it's just boom.
Bro, my buddy came over for the Super Bowl, and we used to build buildings together.
Yeah.
And he was telling my wife, he was like, Don, he's like, your husband's one of the sweatiest guys I know. And I'm like, no, I'm not. He's over exaggerating, but it really was bad, because he used to be the ground guy, and I'd be up in the air, and like when we're running walls and stuff like that, like the sun is beating down on like my back, and I'm leaning over, grabbing like walls and stuff, and as he's like securing them on the bottom, and I'm leaning over, and water's like, it's like a faucet, Ryan, just just consistent. And dude, he's like, it's just nailing his hard hat. I mean, it sounds like you're like, it's just like, and if he looks up, he's fucked. I remember the first day I met this guy on a job like 3 years ago. We're doing the same thing, because he had already knew what he was doing, and I was already on the crew. And he come in, and dude, he looks up to go tell me something, and he opens his mouth to talk, and my sweat is just like, boop, 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 boop. I was like, oh, bro, sorry. Bro, he got up and threw his drill down and shit. Some of the best friendships come from like horrible beginnings.
Right. Yeah, true that.
It's crazy.
But we need to we might need to start like a messenger group. I know, with like me, you, Adam, Ike and Dez, and
promote, set some stuff up.
Yeah, maybe Shane. You know, we could
definitely Shane.
We could definitely do something for South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Like we're like Columbia would be like the perfect spot.
Bro, I'm telling you, and like,
I mean, it's like 2 hours and 45 minutes for me, but I mean, I drive 5 hours for practice sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and this is for like an event. This wouldn't be like a
weekly. Yeah.
Something like this. I know you're dedicated. You're more than dedicated, man. And like I said, like I was talking to Brittany, like you travel a fuckload, dude, like a lot. I don't, like, other than Adam, like I don't know anybody else that travels as much as you do.
Right, and just for practice. Like I'll go to events too, but
just for practice. Like it's crazy. Yeah. Like on the weekly.
Yeah.
It's not like a monthly thing.
I actually think this week I'm training with my guys. And we'll see. I mean, I was thinking about going up to Spartanburg and training with them one more week, and then training with my guys for the next 2, and then just cut off the arm wrestling, you know,
before then.
Yeah, well,
Robbie.
Yeah. So I was.
So you're thinking about going to Spartanburg this weekend?
I was thinking about it, but the way I felt the past few days, like Ike's in town, so Ike came over, and we just did a few little lifts out here in the shed and stuff.
Come over, train, bro.
And we
dropped in.
Dude, and we gripped up. Oh, it was so bad. I was like, bro. Yeah. Left-handed, I felt okay, but yeah, right-handed.
Poor Tara and Stacy, man. Like, Ike comes over and you guys just fucking go out to the shop and fucking hold each other's hands for fucking 4 hours. Come back in, say goodbye, and leave.
Yeah, well, we were sharing some training, some things that we each do on training.
Yeah,
you know, you could talk to 20 arm wrestlers and you come up with 496 workouts. You know what I mean?
No, all day long. That's why I like Chuck Ryder's post that he said. He was like, I remember growing up and like there was always that one old guy doing some weird shit in the gym, and he's like, now I'm that fucking weird old guy, and I'm like, bro, I know what you mean. I get some weird ass looks when I go in there.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't stretch for like a normal like workout stretch, even though I'm going in there to like work out for strength. I don't do too much arm wrestling stuff there, because I got everything here. But I go in there and like grab a band and put it on the wall, and I'm like doing like supination and like pronating and like rising stretches and stuff like that. And they're like, "Fuck, is this guy doing?"
Like, dude, we could be out somewhere, and I'm always like just going like this, like stretching, because it just feels good. And my wife's always like, well, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm just like, I mean, I'm just stretching, man.
Stretching.
It
Bro,
feels
I'll
good.
just randomly sometimes, like, I'll just be like at a restaurant or something. We'll be sitting there, and I'm just like, and it's you'll look up and like there's a dude over there like going,
Right? Or I'll be sitting there and I'm just like, all right, if I cap here,
yeah,
and if I go there, or if I don't cap, then you look over and it's just like some dude's like,
don't look, but Gilbert Grapes over there fucking making hand puppets.
yeah, what's wrong with that guy? Oh, that reminds me real quick, man. We were talking about lifting before I forget. That lift that you set us in that group,
yeah,
with the Raptor. Try it with the wrist wrench.
With the wrist wrench?
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen with that much weight. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Right. No,
the
man,
weight drops drastically with the wrist wrench.
Oh yeah, I have mine set up right there, and the wrist wrench is right there. But we were messing around with that last night, and as sore as I was, yeah, I could get it off the ground, but it's no joke, and that's what 70, 80, 90. I guess that's 105.
You did 105 with a wrist wrench?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the fucking end video button on this phone.
You want me to do it live right now?
No, I'm about to end the video. That's ridiculous.
Okay. I say I can do it live for you.
Do it, bro. Do it.
Oh man.
Bro, if you fail, we're gonna lose subscribers, man.
If I fail, can you see it?
Hold on. I can see you. Where's it at?
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it now.
All right, let's do this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see the top of it.
Watch, now I'm gonna fail because I'm sore.
Bro, doing it from the ground like that at 105 is ridiculous. Like, I'm not even gonna say the weight that I do with it from like the top from a pulley.
Yeah, I do it with the pulley too, but all right. So rolling it this way, so when I pull, it's trying to open my hand, right? So don't think I'm cheating.
Fucking forearms. Bro.
I'm just doing one.
He said I'm just doing one.
I'm just doing one.
Man, listen, did you see the end of my video yesterday? Did you see me grabbing my arm?
Oh yeah. That's why I said I'm just doing one.
Listen, you just did it with a fucking wrist wrench.
Right.
Bro.
That's that cup, man.
That's ridiculous. Because I'm telling you right now, like 70 and 80 pounds on my pulley, like coming from the top, is fucking hard, bro.
Well, I'll tell you from the pulley, I got it roped. That's right here.
Brian, that's what's impressive.
What does that say?
What the fuck?
Did you read it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I could get from on the pulley. Let me tell you this. Every day that you work out, do something cupping.
Yeah.
Every day that you don't work out, right? Every day you do work out, do cupping. Every day that you don't work out, do cupping. Yeah. I cup 7 days a week.
What?
So I cut 7 days a week. I do wrist flexion 7 days a week, whether I'm concentrating on my fingers or the whole thing.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, man.
No, that's new. That's 2 weeks ago.
That's ridiculous, bro.
That's
I
30.
saw that number, right? Like that was.
I shouldn't even be saying it. I shouldn't even be saying nothing, but that's 30 pounds more than I was doing before I started training for the Supermax.
Putting in that work, bro. Ryan, I want to look. I'm about to go watch some videos and see what people have done. I've never seen that number. Not with that.
I could try it today, but I just don't think I'll get it for sure.
No.
Especially as broke down as I am. But
bro, there's no need to. That number right there is no. Don't.
I think I got on my personal YouTube channel. I think I got there's a video of me doing the 130.
That's
and that was
crazy.
That was me with like a shirt off and stuff, trying to look like you know.
Like I seen Paul Lynn working out with like 90 pounds, 95 pounds, like but doing like a couple of them.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous, dude.
That's my favorite handle. I think any handle you use, you can get and you use the crap out of.
Yeah.
I think like I'm so used to that handle and so used to just it trying to peel me open.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be very hard for anybody to top roll me.
No.
And I'm not conceited or nothing. And I'm not saying it's impossible.
No, we know you're a humble guy.
But it's definitely not the easiest task to try and top roll. So
that hand's Alcatraz, dude.
It don't feel like Alcatraz today. It feels like a cardboard box. Well, not really.
Feels like Charleston County.
It's not really my hand. It's really my upper, like that brachialis and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all freaking.
Damn.
But it's all good. I started. The rest of the week I'll be deloading. I'll probably be doing around 70% of my max.
Yeah.
For reps, and then I'll go down to 60, 50, 40, and then the last week will be just maybe some bands and really light stuff, keeping the blood flowing, and a lot of tricep work.
You know what you're doing.
And I say a lot of tricep work because that, for me, and when I say tricep work, it's straightening all the way out.
Yeah.
Right. So that's definitely
not worrying about the weight, just getting the right amount of pressure on there.
Yeah. And it's just like, even like maybe bodybuilder type reps, you know what I'm saying? Where you're just taking your time and you're just pushing, if you're doing push downs, you want your elbows straight.
Yeah. So if you're doing, what do they say? Time
under tension.
Yeah.
But it's like, Todd Zilla says the JM presses, which I 100% agree, JM presses, but I also 100% agree. For me, any tricep work where you're straightening your arm completely helps with your elbow.
Oh yeah, bro, I'm telling you, since I started doing like recovery workouts using JM presses and tricep stuff, I hardly ever get any internal like pain over 2 days in my elbows or anything. Right.
And that's how I knew I was I'm pretty beat up, because usually it's Thursday. Yeah. Usually by now I'll be able to ramp it up a little bit. And it's not really my elbows. Like I said, it's my brachialis. So.
Not today.
No, not today.
Right as shit out here. I'm about to go in here and get these guys ready for dinner.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, it was a good talking, man.
Bro, always. I'm gonna hit you up I'll probably message you or I'm gonna get back with you tonight, and we'll plan another day. Do you want to try to get somebody on soon, or do you want to?
Yeah. No, we can get somebody.
Hit us up if you want to be on.
Yeah, come on, man. Anybody.
We're desperate.
Don't help us.
Help us help you.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, yeah, holler at me later on, man, and we'll come up and see if we can't get somebody on. Maybe you're cool with Paul Lynn, man. Maybe we can get him on.
Oh, for sure. I know Paul would love to be on, dude.
That'd
Paul's a great guy. Paul's always got a good message and everything.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna lie. Brittany came out to the shop earlier while we were on, and she was freaking me out. She was like, "Have you seen the kids at Switch?" And I'm like, "Fuck!" Last I remember, Clyde had it with him in the car. I was like, "Damn! I hope we didn't leave it somewhere."
Right.
I had to hurry up and go to the car and check, make sure it was in there.
All right, brother. Well, I gotta go eat too. So.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'll holler at you.
You too, man. I'll hit you up later tonight.
All right,
Peace,
brother.
everybody.
Later.
Later, man.